All right. Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, HASHAM, YAHAWASHI, HASHAM, Quadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone, who taught me his truth, and a sincere shalom to the elect out there teaching his truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Okay, I'm the brother Yasharon, and got the camera, or the webcam from the camera pointing at me, because this is an important topic, man. You know, but you have to excuse me. I'm kind of fighting a little congestion, and you know, the webcam camera, I don't have the right drivers for it, so the film might be a little grainy and choppy at times, but that's okay as long as it records. But this video is pretty much called, and I did this video some years back, towards vocab Malone. I'm going to do it again because it's been quite a few years. Okay. And the question is, am I a black Hebrew Israelite? Okay. Am I a black Hebrew Israelite? Now, here's the thing, right? I'm not the only brother that looks similar to myself or has the same complexion or whatever that's in this truth. Okay. Teaching the truth of Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahawashi. Okay. Teaching his word in the proper way, not in the nonsense manner that the establishment of Christianity teaches. Okay, and it's not about me at all. Okay, the Lord could have me out this truth tomorrow. You know, it's 11:30 at night. He can have my ass out of this truth at 11:59. You know, he could take me out in the middle of this video, right? But yeah, the question remains. You know, and this isn't just addressed to vocab alone. This is addressed to all to pretty much everyone, man. You know, I mean, I'm not boasting or anything, but I've been this truth for 15 years, man. 15 years now. So if I was if I was of the heathen nations, right, the Most High would have got me out of here by now, man. Okay, he would have got me out of here by now. And these other brothers that have been in it for a while, okay, that look like the other nations, he would have sifted them out of here too. All right, just goes to show you. Let me sit up, but how ridiculous this idea is that all Hebrew Israelites are going to be black Hebrew Israelites. That's so stupid, man. What about the Latinos? What about the Native Americans? Okay, let's. I got a couple tabs open here. We're just going to go with the spirit. We're going to start off with obvious scripture. Okay, Deuteronomy 28:64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people. So if the Lord is scattering the nation Israel amongst all people, then obviously they're going to look like all nations. I mean, this isn't difficult shit to understand. Okay? This isn't difficult shit to understand, man. And when you look at Cornelius, okay? When you look at Cornelius, that was a major dividing issue. You know? And Cornelius was an Israelite. Okay? And you have camps here in 2025, Israelite camps, who still can't get that, man. You got camps in 2025 who still don't understand the Israelites are going to look like all nations. Okay, you're going to be having Israelites that look like Moab, the so-called Chinese. You'll be having Israelites that look like so-called white people, Edomites. You be having Israelites look like Japhetic peoples, Elamites, okay, the East Indians, Ammonites, the so-called Japanese, and some of the Koreans. You're going to be having Israelites looking like every nation, man. It's absolutely ridiculous to think that our people were scattered, right? They were scattered, especially the Northern Kingdom. Those tribes, they were scattered quite a bit ago, man. You don't think that after all them generations that they didn't end up getting with women that look like the other nations? And besides, some of our forefathers uh, had children with women of the other nations. So obviously, those children, okay, I'm talking about prominent figures in the Bible, man, had children with women of the other nations, man. Now, what nationality were they? Let me ask you that. What nationality were they? Because there's no dual nationalities. There's no multiracial bullshit in the scriptures, man. You are what your father is. Okay, Deuteronomy 28 and 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, which means the whole world. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Okay? I'm going to get the next obvious scripture. Okay, James 1. But really, it comes down to the spirit, man. You know? This is pretty much a spiritual thing, because none of us really have our birth records going back that far. Okay, you're even going to be having Israelites that come out of the 1948ers, man, the so-called Jews. Okay, you had a lot of great singers, and um, in fact, one of the greatest guitarists ever is a so-called Jew, man. He actually teaches, like when they have a elite level guitarists that want to reach the next level, they go to him to get taught, man. His name's Marty Friedman. All right, he's doing shit. He was doing shit when he was in his early 20s that uh famous guitarists that have been playing guitar for 30, 40 years can't even cover. Okay, that's how good he was. All right. This is James 1 and 1. James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord YAHAWASHI. And it's written here, Jesus Christ, but that is not the name of the Messiah, okay? That is not his name. He's the Hebrew of Hebrews. And that's a Jesus Christ is a title of the world. To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. So the 12 tribes were scattered abroad, man. Okay? So wouldn't that makes sense that they would look like every nation? It didn't say if you're black you might be an Israelite. If you're scattered abroad you're a black man. It doesn't say that, man. Okay? Let me get this in Romans. And if you believe that you're an Israelite, okay, and you look like one of the nations, and you're accepting this truth and you're calling on the name of Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, you're more than likely an Israelite, man. Okay? And I've had and I know other brothers have had Jake's, or I mean, brothers that look like the other nations on the comment boards over the years. Okay, they might have put their face out there a couple times or whatever. Listen, man. If don't be afraid, man. Make that jump. Okay, make that jump, man. Put your face out there. Let this world know what the truth is, man. All right, put this truth out there, man. Don't be scared, because I know that there's guys out there, that look like the other nations that are afraid to come forward and put themselves out there, man. They may have like a weak spirit, because they're afraid of the what ifs. Don't be afraid of them what ifs, man. All right, this is life or death. In fact, this is bigger than you. This is bigger than me. Okay, the plans of these elites, they want to pretty much enslave the human race. And guess what? If you really are a Jake, you're not involved in their plans, man. You know, if you're gonna stand up for something, you should stand up for righteousness, man. Okay, our power is doing a beautiful thing by waking our people up in these last days. It really is us against the world, as they say. But hey, man, if you're too much of a chicken shit and you don't want to take that leap, then just be a chicken shit till the missiles come. All right, you gotta have faith that the Lord is gonna protect you, man. And hey, I'll say this: if you are a brother and you put yourself out there, you got to be ready for the scrutiny, man. Okay, you can't be thin-skinned in this thing. People are gonna say all kinds of crazy shit about you. You might get death threats or whatever. I mean, I've had all that. I've the very first video I did, I had a bunch of death threats, man. There was a time when I was logging into because I was managing the YouTube channels for the camp. There wasn't pretty much there'd be damn. I'd be lucky if there was a day that went by uh, where there wasn't a negative comment about how I looked. You know, and when I was young in the faith, yeah, there were times when I did feel beaten down, but it was really to harden me. Okay, and you guys that do that shit, you guys that are that know that you're either Israelites, okay, and judging another man's servant and oppressing a brother who's trying to grow in this truth, the Most High is going to deal with you, man. Because a lot of you guys that did that, guess what? You're no longer around no more. You fell right out the truth, man. Okay, this is Romans 8:14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, they are the sons of the Most High. So if you're led by the Spirit, then what are you so afraid of, man? You know, don't worry about the terms that they're going to put on you. Okay, and hey, if we end up if something ends up happening to you, at least it happened in the name of the Lord. If you went out there fighting for the name of the Lord, man. And I don't mean fighting on a physical sense, but a spiritual sense. Okay, standing stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. If there's any way to go out, it should be for YAHAWAH Yahawashi, man. And I gotta restate that, because you got a lot of idiots out there and scoffers that'll take that and mix it up, take it out of context. Okay, we're not martyrs for Yahawashi, man. Okay, we are not to be martyrs in the sense that of how them Muslims do it, man. Okay, if we're gonna be a martyr for Yahawashi, it's gonna be because we had to be beheaded or we had to be faced with death. Not we're not doing no crazy T word shit, man. You know. In fact, let me get this scripture real quick just to clear that up. Make sure it's still recording.